Happiness through curiosity on the Ranveer Show.
Celibacy, I went into celibacy just after having my child, just after 2 years of my marriage, 1 year of marriage, 1 or 2 years of marriage, I went into celibacy, right? And for a good number of years because of him, right? And celibacy, then also in celibacy also, what kind of a celibacy? It's not like not having sex, we call it, right? So there also, the celibacy went so deep, this kind of a feeling went so deep in my dreams also, I was so conscious that I am not supposed to do these things. Then my another ability start growing after doing this. So if you want, I can give you one story about it.
I want to
Okay.
know what the
Right.
outcome was.
Yes.
But when you're saying celibacy as a married person,
Yes.
there was absolutely no
No
physical,
relation, no relationship.
nothing.
I became so fanatic when I used to pray, every day. So I used to start giving around 6-7 hours minimum every day into my prayers. Start doing Havan every day. If the moment, like in the beginning, if I had a little thing, if wrong, what do you call it? Any wrong thought about anyone, I used to light the matches and burn my thighs, I had to punish myself.
You became obsessed with celibacy.
Yes, not with the celibacy, with this kind of getting into this world, So I was pulled so strongly into that, like, I was ready to do anything. Why I was doing it, I had no idea. Who was pulling me? Well, I have no idea. I used to burn my legs, my thighs with, burning matchsticks. That how can I can think like this? Then this gave me a different kind of a opening, into a different kind of realm or a different kind of a power, which start helping me to start controlling my dreams. Then in my dreams, I used to see what I am doing, what is right and what is wrong.
Like they call this lucid dreaming. But actually, it's probably your astral body which woke up at this point.
See, yeah, I know. You see, you are again and again. You're using astral body and this body. See, I know there's one consciousness which resides in all my bodies.
Right.
Whether it is in a physical body, it's an astral body, or whatever body you say, right? So my body that will awake or see, it's me. So I don't want to I don't like to use so many words just to make things more complicated or sound very, very beautiful. It is something out of the world. I don't like to talk this way. So how this thing helped me, I'll tell you that. One thing is like, obviously, I have to stop thinking about women or sex or things like this. So that is totally off. So how you used to practice? If I have get an idea by looking at a woman, I immediately have to look at her feet. I mean, this is the way I used to practice. I used to say, Mother, please forgive me, So I started practicing. So this practicing, one day what happened, so I came from the factory, I was tired. I was just lying down, in my sofa, couch or bed. So immediately I dozed out, like whatever, that I have a short nap or kind of a thing, whatever. So I saw a very beautiful girl standing next to me. So at that time I was not realizing I was in the room or something. So she was wearing a denim jacket, it's long back, that was in the fashion or whatever. She had a very beautiful hair. She came and she sat next to me and she said, can I sit close to you? I said, okay. So she came and sat next to me, See, the moment she sat next to me, I could feel the warmth of her body. She, uh, she touched me. Then there is some kind of a idea start coming into the mind. And then immediately, I got a shock of my life. I realized what I am doing, what this nonsense I'm doing, right? And I immediately told her, get out from here, and opened my eyes. That time I realized, like, forget about dreams. Even if a spirit or energy try to, break my vow, whatever I've taken for a certain period of a time or whatever, they can't disturb me anymore now. I'm aware that. And that confidence came from that particular dream. See, what not dreamed at, because why I'm saying it is not dream, because I told you that story also. This woman went to my brother's room. Did I?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is the importance of the story.
Was it the same woman?
Yes, this is the same woman. Then when I said get lost from here, why I'm saying that this was not a dream. Again, I will confirm you, not you. This confirmation is for me, not to convince Ranveer or anyone in this world. This woman, that she went away from there after a few days when my brother was in Bangalore. The same day he was supposed to go to Bangalore. So he called me and he said, brother, there's some, nonsense is happening with me. I said, what happened? He said, every night I'm in the hotel, I'm here for a meeting. A woman comes in my room. I said, what? She says, is it physical? She said, no, she's a spirit. And he was very scared. And then he told me exact the sketch. She wears a denim jacket. I said, wow, denim jacket has become very famous,
This is the same brother from years ago who used to have that shared dream with you.
No. That is a friend.
This is another guy.
He's my brother, real brother.
This is your real brother.
Yes, I'm talking about.
Was this woman ghost the same woman?
No.
This was also different.
This different because that story was over. Because the Tantrik guru, he released or he captured that ghost. I don't know that. Right. So this is another spirit which came. And then my brother called me and spoke about this woman. I said, what? Then I spoke to this Tantrik, that this is the problem, Then he told me, the woman you're talking about, that dream, that was not the dream, that she was actually there in your room. And because your brother also, he was traveling, so he had a lot of deo and thing. My brother loved to do a lot of stuff. So she has got attracted to that man and she went along with this guy because she wanted whatever,
Ghosts also have sexual desires.
Yes. See, why I'm in this physical body? Why? Because I had desires, that's why I've come into this body. If I don't have desire, then why I'll come into this body? So by saying that ghosts also have desire, see, when I am going to die, I'll be also a ghost. Maybe for my kids or for grandkids, I'm going to be a pitra or dada or something. But I'm going to be a ghost for you. Whatever words you want to use depends on you, right?
What was this woman? But it was this woman, this denim jacket woman. Was it a human that had died?
Yes. See, the ghost, most of the spirits you see in our world, like they are like this. But if you say, see, only the ghosts are in human form, no, they are not. They are not. And
what do you mean?
If you think ghost, the word ghost you are using, basically for me, ghost is someone who doesn't have a physical body of this plane.
Sure.
Right? And if you want to know that those ghosts are human-like structure only, no.
There are other kinds of beings.
Yes.
Who was this particular lady? Was it a human?
No, see, she was a human. And that's why she appeared in a human body. She must have passed away because, it is not about this one spirit. You'll be surprised. Every second day, every day almost, I'm like encountering with the spirits. It's like we say, oh, we met some spirits. Spirits are everywhere, right? It's only that while driving also sometime, I met spirits. They come and sit in my car. I don't get out from here, while walking. It is everywhere. It is not something great like, oh, there is a spirit. See, those who are into these worlds, these things are very, 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 very common and nothing great about it. Anybody who's who's sitting or maybe watching you right now, if he's thinking, oh my God, spirits, then tell the gentleman, you are going to become that only. Just wait for a time. That's it.
This lady that you spoke about, her intention was just sexual.
See, in the very beginning also I tell you, if don't mind. No? If you die.
I'm okay, sir. And then we can have an open conversation.
Okay. If you die, would you like to be my if we are friends, would you like me to be always your friend or not?
Yeah.
Yes. So that means even after your death, you want certain things from this world. Yes or no?
Attachments.
Yes or no?
Yes.
See, we'll talk about these big words from the books, attachment. Even God cannot detach himself from the Shakti. Forget about us. Can Shiva detach himself from Shakti?
Understood.
People just talk detachment. Tell the Shiva to leave Shakti forever. And the moment the Shiva will leave the Shakti, it will become Shav, become nothing. So if he is the father of everyone, or she is the mother of everyone, if I am picking the same drop of water from the ocean, right, I'll have the same qualities. And same qualities I have, what Shiva and Shakti have. So how can I be detached?
Yeah. How did you get rid of that lady? Did you?
Yes, then there was a guy, Tantrik Baba, he was with me. He helped me to do these things. But with the time, I asked him how to get over of this thing from these problems, how to release these souls, because people feel bad and they hate these souls. I never felt bad for them, She would have been a sister or a wife or a daughter of someone. If somebody has a desire, what's wrong? If I and you can have a desire, why your ghost can have a desire? Even she will come like us, in one day, and because she has a desire, she'll take her body. You and me are here because we had desires. That's why we are here. Why to say such things,
We don't need to judge it.
Not judges, no, this is the fact. There is no judgment.
So that tantric Baba of yours helped capture the spirit.
Not captured, he helped me to release. So, yes, he used to capture souls, which I came to know later on. How I came to know later on is because when I start seeing these spirits, then also I felt like they are also being like me, and I'm going to be like them one day. If I want, my desires to be fulfilled, any desire, maybe to become rich or to have a woman or to become God or to become a godly person, why can't they have us?
Right.
They also can have. Then later on, I wanted this guy to help me by this technique, how he really so he teaches me so that in my life become easy, I don't have to call him every time or go to him and ask him, please help me or help me that.
But there is a technique.
See, initially, yes, there is a technique. But if you ask me today, I need a technique? No, I don't need a technique.
But at that beginner stage, there is a technique.
Yes, there is a technique.
So, and I'm assuming again, it's a set of mantras that you say together.
See, mantras are basically, we use mantras like, mantra, for me, again, we have spoken like, there is a method of doing something, right? When we say mantra is basically what kind of energy we are using, it is like a key, right? It's a combination, you have a lock, have different teeth in this. So if you have a right kind of a teeth, the lock will open. So if you have right combination of energy, right, the lock will open.
Understood.
So you call it mantra or whatever you want to call it.
Is there a particular deity that you prayed to?
Me?
At that beginner level technique, the one that the tantric taught you for
yes,
releasing?
See, what happens is, if you become a shishya to someone, there is a complete lineage of not only of the deities, even of the gurus. All that will connect to your genetics. We'll talk about it much later, what happens or how it destroys you.
Hey, if you enjoyed this clip from the Ranveer Show, we've uploaded a ton of other clips related to a ton of other topics. So explore the channel because there's something for everyone.